Ladies and gentlemen, this is Vimper here. Today I'll be giving you a E-100 game with Ryan and Hergeshoka. Just a way to show how to play Severogorsk. A map in need of some minor modifications, in my opinion. But that is, however, not up to me. Not going to touch on that too much. The problem with this map is that there are, like so many other weird maps as of late, they have been a problem, in my opinion at least, with making them like pots, more or less, that you just stick up on the sides and they fire into the pot or at each other on the edges. And while that looks okay in theory, I personally feel that it's not really an effective way of playing, due to the fact that you add too much chance into it. And the more of a chance you run into it, the thing is that I prefer a minimization of chance as much as possible. And by that I mean that tactical maneuvers should be as possible and prolific as possible. So that you don't have to, so that you'll always have to think and know where you are and can get from cover to cover in a very easy way. What the hell is that? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. That might have been probably recording. Anyway, took 2 shots there. Gun taken out, no problem at all for this tank, due to the fact that I've got a repair kit. I refuse to repair it right away because that would be silly in case I get more shots into me. Not that that was likely, but one should always watch out for the possibility. However, I'm moving up. As you can probably tell, some of my settings are different from last time. You are used to seeing this, but I'm afraid you'll have to see the names. There is a bug and I've grown tired of fixing it. It is fixable. I'm not sure why these lag spikes happen. Could clearly see what happened there. I'll have to look into that later. Might have something to do with my mod. So I will adjust it. And with that I mean someone taking a shot on the move. Never a bad move in this tank due to it being very slow. Here we are then. 2,000 damage, taken none. The very nice part about this one is that in this type of angle you are not pinnable unless they are firing heat and are in tank destroyers. Due to the fact that they can't, by that I mean there's mediums firing on me from the front, because I and where's the heat shell there? To be fair, some might think that it's bad form to play with heat, but to be fair, if you're not playing this tank firing heat, you're not playing it correctly, because thanks to the remakes that they've done when it comes to the ammunition and credit multiplier of these tanks, the tier 10s that is, it makes them very possible to get a good credit gain in the tanks itself, and this guy will be very unlucky. We're going to see him retroactively, even though it's probably been a month. Yeah, I've got quite a few of these replays lined up. They will be coming shortly. And here I am fooling the T-54, more or less. And luckily for me, the IS-3 will be in a festive mood. They come T-54 just outside of my auto spot range. As he doesn't know where I am, he probably thinks I'm behind him, which makes him rush straight into my line of fire. And I once again apologise for the lag spikes that happened earlier. I'm not going to re-record this, not since it's more or less just a filler as well. I will be making more or less mainly fillers for the time being, due to my studies taking up about 30 to 40 hours a week, more or less. And therefore, you'll have to forgive me for not keeping to regular updates. And here will be a good example of random number generation. Yeah, very likely. Should have aimed higher if I had a brain, but I didn't, and I have a brain, but who gives a fuck. Anyway, he shot straight to me, and I get my revenge. About 5,000 damage done. I have been fired into with premium ammo, probably by the VK-4502A or the Panther 2 it was apparently. I have a new mod, one of these, and no, it's not designated as sheet or anything like that. It's perfectly legitimate until Wargaming says otherwise, and I intend to use it to its fullest. It just reports who shot at you, because of the fact that the server broadcasts it, and therefore you are allowed to mod it. Very good mod thus far. Thank you very much. And this guy, and here we're talking about random numbers again. Shouldn't have hit. No, in a long shot, not in a month of Sunday. But that doesn't matter. He took 814 damage. Anyway, this tank is a formidable machine when firing heat. If you're not firing heat, it's probably the least useful tank of all the tier 10s. It's at least the tier 10 heavies, which is the class in which it contends. And here's this little bastard, and the other one. Probably thinking, yeah, we can take it. Not close. I have recently become more and more adept of judging from where they are firing and angling my turret in the right way. No HP, no HP. That is 6 frags and 7,204 damage. And the guy that killed Hugashaka has died. Therefore, Hugashaka is quite elated. But back to my previous line of reasoning. The thing is with this map is that due to the fact that when you can't really flank successfully, of course you can't in this map, but it's a very hard thing to do because of the fact that the flanks are so strong. The middle is very dangerous, therefore making it more RNG oriented, this map, than I would actually like, due to the fact that it requires a lot of trading of damage and shots, of course. The better you angle, the better you aim, the you have an increased chance of winning, and that is good. But due to the fact that the RNG still is there is a chance that more often than I would like, you can get taken out due to random number generation, especially since this, like all the other new maps, is very artillery heavy, which is probably one of the reasons why I could be this aggressive in this map, and if I recall correctly, that was the reason, was that there are no artillery in this matchup. And that for me just means, oh, look at that, I can play and do whatever I want, and I probably won't die. Because the less random number generation, the more successful I am. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this more or less filler. And I'll see you guys next time.